An inquest has heard that an RAF technician who took his own life just days after being arrested for allegedly harassing a close female friend wrote a letter to police that partly blames them for his death. The body of Oliver Pallett, known as Ollie, who was based at RAF Brize Norton, was found in Hampshire in woodlands near the village of Exton on February 25th after going missing from where he lived in West Oxfordshire. On Monday the 9th of November, the coroner holding the inquest heard that 37-year-old Ollie dropped off 2 letters at the address of a woman he was accused of harassing whilst on his way to Hampshire. One was addressed to her and the other was addressed to Thames Valley Police. Ollie was arrested on February the 20th for allegedly sending harassing emails and texts to a woman who also worked for the same Air Force at the same base. He denied the accusation on multiple occasions and was never charged, nor was the offence proven. In a letter addressed to Thames Valley Police, he wrote, among other things, "Part of the reason I have chosen to take my own life is because I did not believe you would treat me fairly." After his arrest, Mr. Pallett was released and told his wife Sharon and his employers about it, but carried on the weekend as normal by spending time with his family and 2 daughters. He told his wife that he had not done anything wrong and that it would be sorted out. Giving evidence at the inquest, Ollie's wife told the court that on Monday, February the 24th, her husband was due to have a meeting at work about the accusations, but didn't turn up, which prompted a search into his whereabouts. Her husband was described in court as someone who would do anything for anyone and was funny, outgoing and caring. He also loved his job and was passionate about it, and not turning up for work was said to have been extremely unusual. Mr. Pallett's car was found in a Hampshire lay-by in the early hours of February the 25th, unoccupied, with a white envelope addressed to his wife before a search team found him hanging in woodland off Sailors Lane. In the letter addressed to the woman he was alleged to have harassed, it read, "By the time you read this, I will have taken my own life. I can promise you on my kids' lives I never sent any emails or texts like I have been accused of. I have no choice but to kill myself." The other letter, addressed to the police, read, partly, "The minute you arrested me, it was clear you thought I was guilty and I was being unfairly treated." Adding, "Part of the reason I have chosen to take my own life is because I did not believe that you would treat me fairly." Coroner Jason Pegg concluded that Mr. Pallett had blamed police for what he was going to do. He continued to say that while the incident surrounding the death was out of character, the arrest changed his situation. Mr. Pegg added, "It does seem to me that when Ollie was arrested on February the 20th, that was the spur that changed the situation and prompted Ollie to do what he did. It does seem to me that Ollie was fearful of losing his career and also his family, and it is perhaps that fear that resulted in Ollie doing what he did on February the 25th. Mr. Pegg gave a conclusion of suicide. Now, this is a terrible outcome for any situation. The problem is, Ollie was and is right about the police. They almost instinctively fail to treat people with impartiality and have a severe lack of respect for people who are accused of offences, regardless to whether there's any evidence or not. They seem to already make up their minds before even meeting the person they're off to arrest, or decide on face value whether they like someone or not, and then let their feelings guide their behaviour towards the members of the public that they're actually there to protect and help. Thank you to all channel supporters, especially these guys who support via Patreon. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will, and until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.